What's up, everybody? We gotta be quiet. We're hunting animatronics. So this is not a haunt, a walk to a path for a monster called Haunt. This is the path to my mom and dad's co-op. Okay, let's open the door. Got the key. Oh, it opened. Well, let's see what's going on in here. Anything going on? Hey, there's a guitar. That's the Costco Grim Reaper's guitar. And look what we have. Power wheels. That's an animatronic. That's actually Mr. Dark, I believe. So, I've said this a few times already. I'm just saying it again. So, when my dad died, Grandpa Jack, it really left a hole in our family, and my mom's soul and heart went with him. And this is where my dad passed, right here. Passed in a bed. One of the hardest and most realist things I ever had to experience in my life. Terrible. Nothing good to say about that. When you all have to experience someone in your family as close as your father or your mother passing, you know, it's stops everything. So anyway, I'm not gonna be sentimental and stuff like that because I'm numb to it. You know, I think about my dad every day. I see him in dreams. Miss him very much, and I live my life to honor him and do everything I possibly can the right way to because I know he's watching. So that's number one. But my dad was so into Halloween when we used to live in Brooklyn, and he, as a kid, when I was a kid, a teener, you know, he would decorate the hallway up the stairs with black lights, with fluorescent lights, and then you know, we would get just posters, you know, posters and cutouts of anything Halloween that glowed in fluorescent light, and that was my dad. You know, he loved Halloween like that, and so it passed on to me, through to me. You know, I walk in my dad's giant footsteps. My dad's size 15, like me, and it just transitioned down into my son, Jonathan Core, and it started out with singing fish. You know, the big mouth Billy Bass guys, and look, there's a zombie fish right there. Big mouth Billy Bass fish, and the Frankie the fish. You know, give me back that fillet fish. And then it, you know, John started watching YouTube more, and he started really liking animatronics. You know, and I didn't really know anything about these things till probably 2018 or 19, I would say, before COVID hit. And we went to Spirit Halloween a few times in the beginning. Didn't really, you know, have any animatronic decoration. Didn't have any animatronic decorations. Only singing fish. And then it all started with the Hauntress, and I don't know if it was 2018, 17 or 18 that we got the Hauntress. I got the Hauntress on the last day of Spirit Sale, which I had no idea about. I thought they would have everything there, and they had nothing there. I had to go all the way to Queens from where I live in Staten Island, which is insanity. But I grabbed a Hauntress, you know, and I didn't know anything about it, Spirit at that time. I didn't know how awesome it was, and I didn't have that fever and the feeling of Halloween like this. But after that Hauntress, the following year, we really stepped up our game, and we started buying and collecting. You know, Home Depot was a big hit, and Spirit Halloween was a big hit, and Lowe's, all of them, and then Party City too. So just want to let you know where we're at. I know it's not Halloween. I know people, you know, some people don't want to hear about Halloween right now, and we just got through the holidays of Christmas and New Year's. Anybody else that celebrates their other holidays, you know, got through all these holidays, and Halloween is not even in focus right now. But when you are a haunter like me, a YouTuber, I guess you can call me a YouTuber, You know, this channel is dedicated to Halloween, and I'm not going to really be coming back here again, you know, for a while. I have to probably do a few more runs with other stuff in my house that needs to go, that's in the way, that will give me a lot of space, you know, to maneuver and do things in my home. And until we do something with this co-op, which we're not doing anything with it now, in the next couple, you know, next month, this whole year, I would say no way. Maybe rent it, but not right now. No way. What's his name? Smiling Jack or Laughing Jack? I forget. But so this is what's going on. This is the storage of Monster Core, and a lot of people out there ask me, where are you going to put all these things? You know, and honestly, when I was buying them and we were getting them, I had no idea. I had no idea. And everything just happens and works out the way it works out. My mom had to come with me, stay with me in my house. I'm very easygoing with stuff, and my girlfriend is very easygoing. So, you know, she's welcome there, and we take care of her and love her very much. She's, you know, not herself all the time. She repeats herself a lot. She forgets things. And, you know, listen, she's slowly going to Grandpa Jack, but not yet. She's still healthy, thank God. And all I could do is just, you know, make her life easier and comfortable, and most importantly, safe, and take care of her. So she can't be alone in this place. This is a very depressing place to live. No offense to anybody who lives here, but you know what? This looks like a jail to me. You know, the courtyard and whatever. So not the way I would live. Sorry. But hey, listen, to each their own. All right, so let me get them loaded here. I got to do two or three up and downs. Getting the 12-foot skeleton and 12-foot Inferno Pumpkin skeleton in here is tremendous space that I gather in my shed and garage and house. And the other boxes that I have out there are going to help too. And little by little, you know, I'll come back here one or two more times, getting more stuff in this storage, co-op storage. That's, you pay every month a maintenance fee of over $1,000, which is ridiculous. So it's a loss. At least get something out of this place. All right, I gotta get going because I have to go to work too. So let me get this in here. Something crazy happened outside of them. Unloaded my truck. Some guy was walking his dog, and I'm listening. All of a sudden, I hear like commotion across the street, and the guy gets attacked by the dog, and the dog attacked his dog, and now they're outside, you know, going through this. And coincidentally, the guy that either owned the dog or I don't know, is just someone I know. I had to, you know, vouch for him and say, listen, this guy's a good guy. He's a nice guy. He's a man of God. He's a Christian. He's not gonna lie, but you know, that's what happened. So whatever. God's in control of that one. But yeah, that's been my day. All right, let me get loaded. I'll be right back. So I gotta take an elevator to do all this stuff too. Well, listen, I make do, and I do what I can with what I have, what we have. So it's all good. I had to come to Brooklyn today anyway, so I'm making use of this trip. So this is the path that my parents would walk. I know this is a very crappy video, but this is the way it is. Was definitely not into this co-op. Definitely not them living in Brooklyn anymore either. I moved to Jersey. I moved to Staten Island, and at the time my brother was to Staten Island. My sister was on the verge of buying and moving to Staten Island as well. So my parents buying this co-op really was not at all a good decision, and you know, my father just didn't want to hear it. It sucked, because it was honestly his demise. Because nothing is about this place is good. Anyway, I always try to take whatever I can when I come to this place and bring it to my mom or make use of it, because it's sitting here being wasted. All right, see in the truck, I got the cauldronus. I got an empty box right there. That's the taxidermy guy, evil taxidermy. What you call it, head? Deer head. I love the people that smoke cigarettes. It's go right into my truck. Disgusting. So this is what it takes. Walk through a windy tunnel doing something wrong because you're using your mother's co-op and they make you feel like you're wrong for it. Like I said, $1,000 a month is the least that they can give us, the least that we can get out of this jail place. Sorry, guys. My mom lost her key to her mailbox, so I don't know where the heck they put the mail. Press the button again. Alright, I'll press stop, push pause, and we'll keep going. It's funny, every time that you go up to the 5th floor, right, and you walk on the rugs, stink, and you hit the button for, I'll show it to you actually, I won't even explain it, you'll see. Here we go again. Good man walking. So I talked to a couple of people, I actually spoke to someone else yesterday from, I think they're from the Bronx. I think it was the Bronx. And they're nuts about Halloween. They go over the limit too, you know. And I asked them where they store their stuff, and they said all over the place, all over their house. The whole basement is bombed. So you know, we all got to do what we can. Sorry for that. Let me just pause. But when you're into something, you don't go into it halfway. You don't go into it a little bit. You either go all in or you don't bother at all. That's something I've learned in my life too. So whenever you do something, make sure you do it all the way. Because if you don't, then you HA it, and then it doesn't work out. All right? A little advice from Johnny Hardcore here. This guy right here. Wearing his grandma's, not my mom, my grandmother's hat that she knit me, gone probably 20 or 30 years ago. Rocking my Spirit Halloween shirt again. Like I said about the shirts, this will be the last time that I will wear the shirts, because we are making monster core shirts. We are representing ourselves. So that's that. There's my grandpa. There's my dad, Grandpa Jack. He always was happy when he became a grandpa. He would bowl, go fishing, just enjoy the rest of his life. And he did. Can't say that the last part of his life was bad. He definitely enjoyed it. But the way he went out was definitely not good. Dementia. So that was terrible. Terrible to experience. Terrible to watch. Nothing about it was good. Absolutely terrible. Hello.
Oh, hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Hold on one second.
No.
All right, so we're walking down the Hall of Doom. I was talking to one of my parents' neighbors, Joanne. Yeah, so this place is not a good place to be. So anyway, let me tell you my little thing here. So now, let's listen. Oh, it didn't shock me today. Usually when you walk on this rug and you touch that, you get a shock, like a good shock. It's really funny how everything goes here. But listen, this is what they pay maintenance for, so that they could put their recycle in there and garbage there, and then the garbage goes outside by the doorman and everybody else who works here. $1,000 a month, insane. No way. Do not buy a co-op. No way. And the other thing that's terrible about being in a co-op is you smell everybody else's cooking. And stench. You know, it's terrible, disgusting, absolutely disgusting. People cook fish. Ugh. Nobody wants to smell fish when you walk into your co-op, walking down the hall. Eek. Yeah, what you gotta do? You gotta hang hardcore. That's what you gotta do. See, this got crap from the doorman. Like this isn't my mother's property. She doesn't own it, and I have to do 2 more loads. And it's like, oh my god. And I had to help this guy across the street when he got attacked by a dog. So I, lost like 20 minutes right there. It's not my fault, man. Things happen. Right, back to the hardcore monster truck. I'm always out of time. No matter how fast I get things done, like in Back to the Future. Back to the Future! I'm out of time. There's our bridge. Raising the tolls too. Port Authority is raising tolls again. This world's quite a place, man. I ain't really into politics, but we need Trump back. Trump will at least get our economy going. As far as anything else, I don't really care. Alright, let me get these guys off the truck. I'll be right back. So this is fun right here. Squeezing this thing in. That wasn't so bad. That'd be a little bit harder than that. So I'm gonna say it all started with you. Right? You're the first 12-footer. What can we call him? Besides 12-foot skeleton. We gotta think of a name for him. Grim is the guy from from Gravedigger. I don't know, man. Skelly? Is that what they call this guy? I think Skelly. Skelly Bones? Well, they call little Skelly Bones, right? So we should just call this guy Skelly. The OGB. I mean, the OG.